Hola. Hola. Hola, hola, hola. Am I on? Yeah, sí. Okay. Buenos días, mi gente. Gracias. Our Universalist heritage proposed that each person is made of divine goodness, and science offers that we just might be stardust. Whatever your beliefs, know that you are a gift and you are inherently worthy of love. And I'm so glad you're here. Love is the spirit of all souls, and in this moment on our shared journey, may you feel witnessed and honored wherever you are on that journey. I invite you now to please rise and embody your spirit and greet our neighbors, especially our new or returning folks, with your name and your pronouns.
The stream sings it to the river sings it to the sea, and the sea sings it to the boat that carries you and me. Somos el barco, somos el mar. You need a microphone. Yo navego en ti. Tu navegas en mí. We are the boat, we are the sea. I sail in you, you sail in me. The boat we are sailing in was built by many hands, and the sea we are sailing on, it touches many sands. Somos el barco, somos el mar. Yo navego en ti, tú navegas en mí. We are the boat, we are the sea. I sail in you, you sail in me. The voyage has been long and hard, and yet we're sailing still, with a song to help us put together, if we only will. Somos el barco, somos el mar. Yo navego en ti, tú navegas en mí. We are the boat, we are the sea. I say So with our hopes, we raise the sails to face the winds once more. And with our hearts, we chart the waters never sailed before. Somos el barco, somos el mar. Yo navego en ti, tú navegas en mí. We are the boat, we are the sea. I sail in you, you sail in me.
Good morning. And welcome to all who are here with us in the moment and to those who are catching us later on. I am Lydia Leal. My pronouns are she, ella, and I will be serving as a worship associate for today's service, together with Nancy Olson, Director of our Congregational Life and Faith Formation, Reverend Katie, and our Senior Minister, whose pronouns are she, ella, and Gabe Pervieri, Music Director, pronouns he, him, and we are your worship team on the chancel today. People of all ages are joyfully welcomed in the service. Today, children ages 3 to 12 will be staying in the service as we send off our high school seniors. Yay! Nursery care is available for infants through age 3 if that option works best for you. I invite everyone to please complete a connection card. This card is a great way to let us know if you would like support, need assistance, have new contact information, or have an interest, comment, or question. Please place it in the offering basket. Thank you.
Lydia, we have loved you being a worship associate. And senior year is no joke. The amount of pressure on our high school students is unholy, unnecessary, and extraordinary. And you have taken a leadership role during that difficult year, so thank you for doing that. Ellie, I'm also looking at you, who served on the board. Bella, you've been up in AV. Zach, you've had leadership in our community. Each of you have been doing extraordinary things under extraordinary circumstances. Thank you. Thank you to Jared Loper, one of our newer members, who led a really important in-service yesterday on how to stay safe at protests and rallies, and I thank you to all who attended. I will be going on sabbatical 2 weeks from today. We will talk more at the annual meeting, which is after our service today. So after service, please go into the social hall, grab a bite to eat, sign up for the blood drive, sign a card, and leave a message for our youth. And then come on back in. Everyone is welcome at the annual meeting. Only members are able to vote, but everyone's voice matters. We are all comunidad, so please do come. It's a great way to learn about what we care about, what we're focusing on, and what we'll be doing in the next year. As we continue our time together, let us acknowledge the land itself and those who've sustained it throughout the generations. We are upon the unceded land of the Lenape, Miamia, Kaskaskia, Shawnee, and Kickapoo people. They were pushed from their land, and their children have been stolen for generations. As we strive to be a community of justice, may we continue to find ways to make real reparations. I'll say a little bit more when we get to our offertory today. I offer you these words by Lupe Mendez. We dress my daughter in amarillo, not butter or sunlight or mirasol. Maybe an Easter yellow, maybe a Dia de los Muertos yellow, a baby chick yellow. It doesn't matter. She flickers around the house all barefoot. She takes you by the hand and makes you play La Suavecita on repeat. Her hair in brown, bouncy pigtails all day. She watches your mouth, the way you say tambores, the way you say cumbia. She won't stop smiling. When she laughs, I hear my mother. I'm back in her house, all barefoot, dancing to the same song. My mother dresses in a teal bata, not Miami or peacock or Tiffany blue, maybe an Easter teal, maybe a Dia de los Muertos teal, a robin egg teal, it doesn't matter. She flitters around the house, she takes me by the hand and teaches me how to spring my arms, how to move my hips, how to follow the beat already in my legs. Ay, mijo, one day las muchachas will want to spend the night with you on the dance floor. Find those feather feet. Carry a smile and laugh, mijo, laugh. I asked to play the song again and run, to rewind the cassette tape. Yes, we had those. All day, my mother is all baila, 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 all brown curls, bobbing hair, abriendo sus brazos the moment to learn how to spin her in our shotgun house. She won't stop smiling. My mother loves the color yellow. There is a song, a flow around inside. My daughter oohs the color teal. When they lay eyes on each other, they watch each other's mouths to see who smiles first. I'm just here, waiting to see who wants to dance. Si no la invito, me invita ella.
Good morning. We have a couple of mamas who are going to light our chalice. Elizabeth and Kelly Dawn are going to light our chalice. And then we have a couple other mamas who are going to help read our covenant. This ritual of lighting our chalice, it reminds us to continually renew our promise to live into our covenant, to put love into action, and to live out this community of love and justice that we hope to be. So if you would please rise in body or spirit as we say the words that are listed in your order of celebration. They're in Spanish and English. If you're with us online, you know we always love to hear where or see where you are lighting your chalice from. And we'll say the words in Spanish first.
El
Amor es el espíritu de esta iglesia y el servicio es serle. Vivir en justa paz, buscar la verdad en el amor y ayudarnos unos a otros. Este es nuestro pacto. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its law, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. This is our covenant. Thank you.
Let's stand up in body or spirit and sing together hymn 1051 on our teal hymnal. For a child is born, on the morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For a child that's born, on the morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. We are our grandmother's prayer, and we are our grandfather's dreamings. We are the breath of our ancestors. We are the Spirit of God. We are mothers of courage and fathers of time. We are daughters of dust and the sons of great vision. We're sisters of mercy and brothers of love. We are runners of life and the builders
the wisdom of ages. We are our grandmother's prayers, and we are our grandfather's dreamings. We are the breath of our ancestors. We are the Spirit of God. For each of us born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each of us born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are.
Sorry.
Zach has a few words he'd like to share with us. That's right.
Hi guys, good morning. So this is a little poem. Oh wait, I'm Zach, Zakaria Abdelbari. My pronouns are he, el. And so I have a poem that I prepared, and it doesn't have a name, just because I felt like I didn't want to give it a name. So this poem is about kind of a self-love poem, just a little bit. So I hope that you guys like it. Ready? Okay. I started high school with no friends. I was still in that socially awkward middle school phase, living every day looking forward to the end. Then, one day, my friend, Kev, offered me a stick of gum. It was on that day that I broke all old trends and a new phase had begun. You see, sometimes we don't do stuff because we're scared to go do it, when in reality, you need to go through it. Don't act like you love yourself. I want you to go out there and prove it. We say there's too much stuff in our way, so get up and go move it. It took a lot for me to understand that when you say you can't, most of the time you actually can. You just need to close your eyes and hold whatever you want in the palm of your hands and convince yourself that it's yours and not an item of contraband. When I was 14, I found my first love. When I was 15, I finally got her. It felt like magic, like I was living inside of Harry Potter. Or like paradise, so oftentimes I looked up and thanked the Heavenly Father. But at the age of 17, I finally lost her. Heartbreak has a pain level you can only reach on the highest shelf. It feels like death, like it's killing your health. But you see, it was never good for your sanity to rely on somebody else, because how can you really love another if you're incapable of loving yourself? So I had to learn how to be alone but not lonely, how to sit in silence and stop my mind from painfully roaming, to stop the dark thoughts from abyssfully stowing, and to talk to myself with love so that I can finally start growing. When you finally grow, it's a whole different story. You realize that a bright day is not an atypical morning. In fact, it's almost every day of the beautiful life that you're forming. So grow. Go out there and remember what you've been through. Don't give up. Don't give control to the palms of another. You may feel unseen, so just accept being see-through. And remember that the only lover you need is a self-lover. You see, I've been through a lot, and I know you have too. Each one of you. But here you are with the gift of life. So what are you going to do? You see, what I'm going to do is go to college, talk when I'm scared, go out there and dare, practice guitar in my friend's underground lair, improve my style, go outside most days for a while, accept myself when I'm wild, look at myself in the mirror and make proud my inner child. Here I am, and look what I've done. Every day I wake up thankful to be able to see the rising sun and grateful to see the emerging moon, because you see, life is full of light and darkness, but it's up to you if you let that darkness form gloom. So to everyone in this room and then to my friends who are bridging, I love you. But it's time to stop trying for love and happiness, and it's time to get up and do. Thank you.
I think that's the definition of a mic drop moment. I I invite you to join me in taking a few moments to call into this space the joys and sorrows of this community that are here physically, those online, those catching up with us later. We also call into this space Ginny DeForno, who's recovering from a fall, Norma Cummings, who's recovering after surgery. We are present to those among us and not able to be with us physically who are undergoing chemo or other treatments, those who are recently diagnosed. We also call in those who are celebrating births, those who are celebrating adoptions, major transitions like graduations, the starting of maybe going from elementary to middle school or preschool to kindergarten or preschool. Oh my goodness, so much happens at this time of year. And the thread through it all is feelings. Sometimes all the feelings, everywhere, all at once. So let us take a moment and take a breath together collectively as a community to honor the feelings that we're having. They are gateways to life's deeper understandings. May we remember that as life has its way with us, and as the chaos of the world occurs around us, let us not let that chaos inside of us. And when there is chaos inside of us, may we remember that moment to breathe, recalling that we are never truly alone. We are a part of an interconnected web. We are a part of comunidad. And may that root us. May that hold us when the winds of change blow. May it be so. Amen, and blessed be.
Hymn number 131. Let's sing together. Standing up if you can and want.
Love will guide us, peace has tried us, hope inside us will lead the way on the road from greed to giving. Love will guide us through the hard night. If you cannot sing like angels, if you cannot speak before thousands, you can give from deep within you. You can change the world with your love. Love will guide us, peace has tried us, hope inside us will lead the way on the road from greed to giving. Love will guide us through the hard night.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Yay! Yeah. The bridging process is intended to honor the transition, the bridge from youth to young adulthood. Unitarian Universalists understand that significant transitions in our lives are to be celebrated, and this is one of them. This is also not a farewell.
Today, we recognize and honor 4 bridgers. They are on the cusp of so many changes in life. Ready now? Are you ready now to assume these challenges of young adulthood? And this morning, our community holds out our hand to you. We welcome them as new adults in this faith community and in the larger world.
So, Bridgers, we invite you to come stand with us for a moment. Tissues?
Are you looking for the flowers?
Just in case.
Flowers. Never know.
There you go.
When you were dedicated as children, we gifted you a rose with no thorns, because those thornless roses symbolize the beauty of life and our hope that you might be spared some of the thorns.
Today, we're gifting you with roses. Thank you, Virginia Snell, who is one of the folks who's always been with you all on this journey, often behind the scenes. And we thank you for these roses today, which symbolize life in all of its fullness. Its joys, its sorrows, its struggles. You've already had some of these, and you're ready for the new ones that will come. You've reached this point in life where society is going to treat you as an adult in many ways, and it is going to be confusing because you'll learn that there are still restrictions, and there will be all your life. Many people are not going to treat you as adults. And as BIPOC youth and young adults, you have a different set of challenges and joys and strengths and resiliencies. Now, some people, like family and close family friends, may continue to treat you as if you're younger than you are. This is a habit, and it's a really hard one to break. Your religious community, I believe, has a responsibility to remember that you are a young adult now, and you are worthy to be granted the privileges as well as the responsibilities of adulthood.
So we're going to create a bridge or a passageway for our youth, all of us together. And we are going to ask the family members of our Bridgers to please come up here and stand by the chalice. Mamas, papas, children.
Siblings.
If you would all come up here and stand by the chalice, that would be great. And then we are going to need everybody to help with this. So if our children would like to come, and you can keep this here, Hal, we'll just go around you. If our children would like to come and make a line here, all of our kiddos, Presley, we need you. Children, Annalise, I need you. Over here. I need you here. And then if we have some young adults between the ages of, let's just say 18 and, I don't know, maybe like 30. Something like that. If you also would come and line up here. That is wonderful. If you would all just line up. And now I would just invite everyone else to come to the outside of your pews. Those of you who can, or sit on the edge, if you'd like to sit on the edge there. If you have some, do people have bubbles today? Does anybody have bubbles? No? Okay, I wasn't sure if the bubbles made it. If you do have some bubbles, when the youth pass, you can blow those bubbles. All right, so this is how this is working. So one at a time, the youth are going to walk on the side of the youth, and they're going to come down on the side of the adults, and they're going to walk up here to their families and receive a present. And this is this symbolic transition from childhood to adulthood. Now, if you have any personal words as they're going by that you want to say to them, feel free, good job, love you, glad to see you, any of that. Hugs can wait till later when we all have space and it's okay and, we have that consent. All right. Any questions? Okay, so let me start here. Bella, life calls you on. Are you ready for this journey? All right, please walk. Ellie. Okay, I'm gonna cry. Life calls you on, Ellie. Are you ready for this journey? All right. Lydia. Life calls you on. Are you ready for this journey? You have to be. And Zach. Life calls you on. Are you ready for this journey? All right. There you go. Yeah. You don't have to. Okay. All right. Ready? Up to your parents. Love the bubbles. Journey not alone.
Let us now take a moment for prayer or meditation, holding Bella, Ellie, Lydia, and Zach in our hearts. Life is gonna life, y'all, and life always wins. You will be forced to make hard choices where there is no right answer, only the best answer. Your families, this community, we have gifted you what we can. Life will put your values to the test. And what we want you to remember is that we are always here believing in you. And that when you make those mistakes, which will always come, remember also our theology, which teaches you can make a bad mistake, but you, beloveds, are not bad. And there is always love for you. There is always hope for you. There is always forgiveness for you. And there is always people who will come get you. You will never, ever be alone. So, if thoughts or people tell you otherwise, call us. Call those beside you, those in front of you, and someone will come. May the flame of your chalice light your path as you search for truth and meaning in your life. May it be a beacon for justice, equity, and compassion. May it forever remind you of the love that we as a faith community hold for you. May you always remember that you have a home here. And as we send you off with our blessings, may we honor the commitment of this religious community to provide a liberal spiritual home for all of our children. May we recognize the love of parents and families, the dedication of teachers and advisors, and the contributions of time, money, support for every one of you. Go forth and conquer. Not in that imperialist colonial way, because we don't really do that, but in a way that creates more life, more justice, more hope and equity in the world. You are ready for this. May it be so. Amen. and blessed be.
You all may be seated.
This week, we are sharing our offering plate with the Miami Nation Honor Fund. It's not enough for us to simply acknowledge that the land we're on is stolen, that our nation pushed people from these lands, stole children from parents, and all the while trying to completely erase people and cultures, the people and cultures whose land we're on. We must also make attempts at financial amends. So today we're sharing our plate with the Miami Nation Honor Fund as a movement towards right relations. And as the year continues, you will see more share the plates for this fund. To contribute, you can give a gift of cash or a check into the collection plate, or if you go online, you can go to allsoulsindy.org and give from there. Please indicate if your gift is a pledge payment or a share the plate. Thank you for your generosity in supporting the mission and ministries of All Souls, for your continued support and continued love for one another and this world. The offering will now be gratefully received. Thank you.
We've cleared off the table, leftovers saved, washed the dishes and put them away. I've told you a story, taught you in time, at the end of your roundabout day. As the moon sets its sails to bury and to sleep over the midnight sea, I will sing you a song not sung to me. Keep you look up Oh, you can be anybody you want to be. You can love whomever you will. You can travel any country where your heart leads, and know that I will love you still. You can live by yourself, you can gather friends around, you can choose one special one, and the only measure of your words and your deeds will be the love you leave behind when you're done.
There are kids to grow up, strong and bold, and our mothers quiet and kind. Some race on ahead, some follow behind, some go on their own great time. Some women love women, some men love men, some children, some never do. You can dream all the day and then reach in the end of everything all for you. Don't be rattled by names, by charms, by games, but seek out where it's true. If you give your friends the best of yourself, they give the same back free where your heart leads, and knowing that I will not still. You can live by yourself, you can gather friends around, you can choose one special one, and the only measure of your words and your deeds will be in blind when you're done.
Thank you, song leaders. I offer you this blessing from the Reverend Robin Tanner, a UU minister in New Jersey. It is the blessing for risk takers and failures. It's a little long, bear with. Today we share in a blessing for losers, risk takers, and failures far and wide. Blessed are they who fall in the mud, who jump with gusto and rip the pants, who skin the elbows and bruise the ego, for they shall know the sweetness of risk. Blessed are they who make giant mistakes, whose intentions are good but impact has injured, who know the hot sense of regret and ask for mercy, for their hearts will know the gift of forgiveness. Blessed are they who have seen a D or an F or a C or any letter that some say is less than perfect, who are painfully familiar with the red pen and the labels of less than, for they shall know the wisdom that all are imperfect. Blessed are they who try again, who dust off, who wash up, who extend the wish for peace, who return to sites of failure, who are dogged in their pursuit, for they will discover the secret to dreams. Blessed are they who refuse to listen to the naysayers, for their hearts will be houses of hope. Blessed are they who see beyond the surface of another, for they will be able to delight in the gift of compassion. Blessed are they who stop running the race to help a fellow traveler, who pick up the fallen, who stop for injured life, for they shall know the kindness of strangers. And blessed are they who boldly abandon winning, for they shall know the path of justice.
Here in reverence now we gather for the blessings we have known, with a pledge to one another that we
power. Dreamed of good that yet shall be. Bright the path before us lies. Joyful pilgrims now realize. Life calls us on. Life calls us on. Life calls us on. Life calls us on. And go enjoy your coffee, because now coffee calls us on.